I will soar, I will fly, I will be everything I can be on this day and the next. I will soar, I will fly, I will be everything I can be on this day and the next. I will soar, I will fly, I will be everything I can be on this day and the next. I will soar, I will fly, I will be everything I can be on this day and the next. I will soar, I will fly, I will be everything I can be on this day and the next. Yes, welcome my beautiful brothers and sisters to the Aquarian Adepts, my platform to become your spiritual server. This is your S.O.A.R tarot reading for today. Man, I forgot what day it is. Okay, it's the 23rd of March of 2018. Thank you all for joining me, and let's see how you will soar today. Alright, let's get into this reading. I hope you all are having a fantastic week. Hope you all have a fantastic, beautiful weekend. Yes, Mercury is retrograde. That means we are in review period. Let's see how you guys will soar today. Let's see how we all will soar today. Oh, that's kind of interesting the way it flipped up. Okay, I'll take the hint. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'll take the card from the bottom as the target card. Wow, look at that, look at that. The source. That is the target for today. The target today, this is also the Ace of Wands, but the target today is to realize that you come from the source, that you have a direct line to the source. You don't need to get it through any one person. You don't need to get it through any one thing. You can just close your eyes, breathe in deeply, and connect back to the source of all creation. Beautiful. The target card is to remember that. Sometimes we forget our own connection. The target is to remember our connection to the source. Let's see what the sensations are. Interesting how this was actually the target card the other day. This is understanding in a verse. We have the obstacle that's actually going to be past lives, the moon card. The action, interesting how we have all these cards that came back up. Again, we have morality in the verse. Resolution, playfulness. This is actually incredible. Alright, so what's going on today? Well, there are times where we keep ourselves in cages. There are times where we keep ourselves trapped. And we create this illusion that we can't move forward, that we can't be free, that we're locked up. And this comes from a lack of understanding that we are connected to Source. This comes from a lack of understanding that we are infinitely supported by the universe at large. A lot of times we like to put ourselves into these corners, and we do it to ourselves. We can say that situations, that it's other people, but really we corner ourselves. And what happens when we get into these corners? You know, we experience this anxiety, we experience these fears that hold and lock us down, and our understanding of what we can do and what we can manifest is really small. It's limited. Of course, there's big and small and big. If you see Men in Black, you know, the dog had like the whole cosmos within his necklace. So that's something to remember, actually. How we each are, yeah, we might be very small specks of dust within this huge cosmos, but each and every one of us has a cosmos within us, has a reflection of that entirety within us, of that source. So just because you're small doesn't mean that you can't be powerful. The obstacle is past lives. This can actually literally be past lives, past incarnate lives, or, like I've said in a previous video, this could be past versions of ourselves within this life. The obstacle is recognizing which aspects of these past lives we can actually take with us to the next step, and which aspects, which behaviors, which old ways of being actually hold us back, which actually contribute to our lack of understanding that we are connected to the source of all creation. That's the obstacle. Interesting how the action is actually morality in reverse. So perhaps there are going to be situations that come up today, people and different obstacles that come up that you might have acted in a certain way in the past based off of your morals. But perhaps these morals are shifting a bit. Perhaps your understanding of the universe at large is shifting a bit, so you're not going to react as quickly based off of, these interactions that you have with people. But this is talking about, we all do have our morals, and we all do have this general sense of what we believe is right and wrong. Okay? Although I personally believe there's no technically such thing as right and wrong, there just is. There is really just high vibrational and low vibrational. Such as it's quite frankly low vibrational to go on a killing spree, but it's high vibrational to feed 1,000 people. So you see, there's technically no such thing as right or wrong. As crazy as that sounds, I think most of us can agree that feeding 1,000 people is right and killing 1,000 people is wrong. But we have to make sure that we're not reacting so quickly during this time. We really want to think things over, feel things over, and kind of see where our understanding is coming from with the sensation, right? The resolution of this is actually playfulness, because if we can get to a space where we understand our connection to Source, if we understand that there are certain aspects of our past self that can't come with us, but there are certain aspects that can actually help us, that can evolve with us, if we do not react as quickly based off of what we believe is right and wrong, we can actually live out a playful existence, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to be here to struggle and strife and go through all of these issues. We've created this world, right? We can actually create a world that is more playful. And yes, we do need to have the hard times in order to understand the positive times. Really, what I like to see this as is learning how to be playful in the good times and the bad times. Learning how to dance in the rain. Learning how to appreciate the struggles and the challenges. But of course, absolutely be in the moment when there are the good times, and not get upset with ourselves for having the good times, because sometimes I've noticed, definitely especially personally with me, that if I am feeling good and I'm feeling like in a really great mood, sometimes I feel guilty for being happy, for being playful, And playfulness is typically associated with children and kids, but as you grow up, you have to become stern and solid and strict and all these other things. You got to take care of business. Yeah, you got to take care of business, but don't kill the inner child. Don't kill the inner child, because actually that's your inner child. That's your connection to Source. That's your connection to the infinity that we are all connected to. It's the inner child. So if you take the time to realize that, yes, you're not going to know it all, but at the same time, understand that you are the cosmos. Understand that it's okay to move past aspects of yourself and past lives. It's okay to let go of that heaviness so you can move forward. And morality can be a heaviness as well. You see that she's clouded. Her judgment is clouded. It's not so much that she is wrong. It's so much that sometimes we can cloud ourselves into believing that certain things have to be a certain way. That restricts our ability to be playful. It restricts our ability to really manifest, because it's in this state, it's in this playful state that you really are able to manifest that beautiful, beautiful life of yours, which is already beautiful. It's really just opening up our eyes and seeing it as such. And that, my beautiful brothers and sisters, is how you're going to stay connected to Source. You're always connected to Source. It's just whether or not you remember it. And that is your S.O.A.R tarot reading for today, my beautiful brothers and sisters. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. And I am working on that website. It will be out shortly, but I do have other social media links below, my Facebook, my Instagram, and I also have a poetry book. I actually have it with me right here. It's called Therapeutic Poetry. It's my first poetry book, and I would really appreciate it if you picked up a copy. I put a lot of work and energy, and I am working on the second poetry book, but this is actually something that I started off the year with, and I am actually quite frankly proud of this, because as someone who's been a writer his whole life and has never really been able to finish anything, I'm really happy I was able to finish this. So pick up a copy if you are so obliged. And of course, my beautiful brothers and sisters, to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often.
Please try to understand that I'm only human. I may make mistakes sometimes, but I'm only human. I may hurt people, but still I'm only human. I may get depressed at times, but I'm only human. I refuse to believe that I'm just only human. I'm a product of God, you know I'm more than human. I can overcome anything cause I'm more than human. My objective is changing lives cause I'm more than human. I'm more than human.